Welcome to the Chatter After Live. I'm your host, Mike. Joining me, of course, is Didge, AJ, Trayvon, Joel, and Cliff, whenever that camera starts working. We're here to talk about the Teen Titans. Since our last show, according to The Hollywood Reporter, and James Gunn hasn't debunked it after, like 3 days, so I assume it's true. The Teen Titans are getting a movie. We've been begging for this forever. It's actually happening. Hopefully, a lot of DC movies get announced. We'll see how this all plays out when we get there. But instead of doing the normal news thing and talking about why we're excited, blah, 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 we figured we just do another Fancast episode. We haven't done these in a while. I think the last one we did, we did them all at once, but the last video we released was Jimmy Olsen. So Time to get back into some heavy hitters with actual superheroes. I'm excited.
Damn. Shout out Jimmy Olsen.
Sorry, Jimmy Olsen. I gender bent Jimmy Olsen.
Give my man some respect.
But yeah, he's finally back in a movie after getting a bullet through the head in his last theatrical appearance. So he's got that for him. That was hilarious, though.
Poor Jimmy.
That was kind of funny.
I thought we all moved past that.
We made him cool. We made him cool for 1 second. Shot him. Damn.
Tragic.
Poor thing.
Poor guy. Fun times, though. Guys, which character do we want to start off with first?
Nightwing.
The leader.
All right.
Robin.
Start off strong. We starting off strong.
Dick Grayson.
Starting off with Richard Grayson, I guess. Okay, cool.
No, wait, hold on. Say his name right.
Dick. All right.
Thank you.
DC's gonna love that. First off, do we think that they're actually gonna commit and call him Dick Grayson in these movies?
Yeah,
The way the comics have been going, I don't know anymore.
It's James Gunn. I hope so.
Still call him Dick. It's Dick.
They're not calling him Rick anytime soon. We know that much.
That's fair.
I tried that. That didn't work.
Yeah,
okay, the order I
2 months.
Yeah,
the order I have these slides in are Joel, Trayvon, AJ, Didge, and myself. So Joel, you are up first with
all right.
Nightwing,
Robin, Dick Grayson. I'm not gonna lie. This is not exactly the most creative casting, but one I thought fit perfectly because I think he's old enough to play a current day version of the character, and he looks young enough where he can play a younger version of the character. If that's the direction they go in. But also, he's a leading man, so you're gonna need at least big face, I think, in this cast. And I think he's big enough to carry the roster if need be. So my choice for Dick Grayson, Robin, Nightwing, was Timothy Chalamet.
Lisan Al Gaib.
That vest is terrible.
The chosen one.
Look. If anybody could rock the vest, it's Dick Grayson. Let him have it.
Yeah. So I think it works. I think he can pull off either one. But if that's the way I was talking to Mike earlier, I was like, maybe it could be a prequel. That'd be cool. It's not right away you start off with Nightwing. Maybe you get to that point. And I think he can pull off either one. That's why I'm like, I think you can go back, have flashbacks of him as Robin, and then go forward and have him be Nightwing, and it'll transition smoothly. Plus, he's a really good actor.
Yeah, if you were to cast Dick Grayson, the casting call would be Dick Grayson. It would be Timothy Chalamet type, right? That's the type of actor you would want.
Right.
So, so the character of Dick Grayson, we're gonna just lore dump a little bit as we talk about these characters because I know not everyone is that familiar with them. Starts off as Robin, grows into Nightwing after deals with Batman and stuff. He either gets fired or he quits. It varies depending on who's telling the story. Leader of the Titans, no superpowers, genius, martial artist, detective. Timothy Chalamet, I think, has the charisma to pull this off easily. Dick Grayson is a playboy, a ladies' man, a super genius. Trayvon said, I already see your mouth moving.
Good actor. I don't. This is not who I want to see as Dick Grayson. Sorry.
Yeah, you run into an issue of, is Timothy Chalamet now bigger than the role? I think
Kind of is.
that's the question.
I would think so.
But
Yeah,
Not
like
even that.
she's perfect.
Trayvon, say it. Just say it.
It's not. It's just I don't want. No, this ain't. No. I'll just no. No.
Is it not bulky enough for you?
He's not
I didn't
thick
say
enough for
that.
you.
Yeah.
We know where he was going with it.
Yes, you do. But it's fine. I'm not alone. So, hey,
More Timmy says.
just not this role. Yeah, sure. but yeah.
Thoughts on
less than
Timothy?
this role, if he's in it at all.
I can honestly see it. Joel's not wrong. I didn't go the route of a lot of like super big names of mine, so that's the one drawback I had.
Well, this is the biggest name I got.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know you, and obviously you led with saying that you wanted you needed a name to lead this. I kind of went the
He's the
opposite
marquee
direction.
guy.
Yeah, he's the face of the.
It feels expected almost. Like, of
Yeah.
course, he in conversations like, "Oh, Timothy, first guy
Right.
on the board."
Well, yeah, like
Right,
Mike
right.
said, for sure, it almost feels like somebody would say you need a Timothy Chalamet type for this.
Right.
So I do get it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, and I don't want him to be too big either. Like I've seen people throwing out guys that are like 6'3". I'm like, I don't need to be that
That's
tall.
Bruce Wayne's height right there.
Yeah, I don't like him towering over Bruce either. Like that sounds weird.
This might be controversial. I want Nightwing. I feel like Nightwing should be a short king. In this, like, he's an acrobat. He's a gymnast.
Yeah,
They're usually no taller than like 5'8". Like I think Dick Grayson could be like 5'9". And that
tops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think he needs to be
Not
It's
a
like
short
a
king
sweet
anymore
spot.
though. Like, you're not calling someone 6 foot a short king. What are we doing here, Joel?
I'm just saying. I think top 6 foot. He's like, I'm not saying he said short king. I'm saying 6 foot. Love is be my limit if we're going super short. I don't want to go super short either though.
Okay, fair. That's fair. AJ, if you've been talking, you've been muted.
No, I know I've been muted.
Okay.
I just been letting y'all talk.
I like this one though. Yeah, it definitely, like you said, Joel, it's not the most original idea because I feel like if Warner Brothers is gonna say Chalamet, Holland type, and then go from there, and if he takes it, cool. My concern is I don't think he's also Mr. Never Do Superhero Movies, so I just don't even know the possibility of him doing it.
Right.
But if he said yes, I'm not gonna turn it down at all.
He said he would say yes if it's a good script. That's what he did say.
Okay.
So
I was about to ask. I was like,
Fingers
has he ever
crossed.
said he didn't want to do a superhero movie, or are you just saying like the movies he's done?
no, he just
No,
said it has to be a
he's
good script.
famously said that Leonardo
Okay.
DiCaprio told him to never do a superhero movie,
Mhm.
Oh,
and he
okay.
stuck to that. And
Let's hold him to that.
his career is doing pretty well so far.
It is. But to what AJ said, I thought that was the caveat. Like if it's a really good script, he would do it.
That's something he said recently, like in the last few months.
Because that
Which is-
sounds like somebody has approached him and like, hey man, look, we got some compelling stuff coming down the line.
Oh yeah, he's on the Morton movie lot. You know, Zaslav's probably like, "Hey, dude, be Robin." It might be in his next Dune contract, whenever that is.
He's also the oldest actor I casted. Fan casted. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
is he?
28.
28. Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I think he's a guy that could play.
He could play a lot younger.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I did it, because I'm like I think Robin should be the more mature one anyway.
Yeah. Before we move on, that is a good point, Joel. Like, what age range are we expecting from these characters? Because they're the Teen Titans, but if Damian is going to be introduced fairly soon,
All right.
how old is Dick Grayson?
That was so tough for me.
That's a very good question.
I'm thinking at least mid to late 20s.
I wasn't going by the actual age of the actors because some of them can play older, some of them can play younger.
Most could. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it varies for me, but the way I was fan casting them, I was thinking Dick as Nightwing instead of Robin.
All right.
That was my thought process on
I
it.
considered both. Yeah.
But
That's why I went so old with it.
I could have gone younger, but I was like,
Same.
I'd rather have Nightwing right now since it's already been announced that Damian is going to be
Right.
in. Batman movies. So
I approached all of mine with could they play within 17 to 21? Because that's the age range I figured that they should be.
Right.
Gotcha. Trayvon, you're up next.
Why you gotta put me next?
I mean,
Because
I
that's
can
the
go
order I
next.
arranged the
Nah,
slide.
you said,
Sorry.
Trayvon, you said your list was top tier, so you gotta give it at this point.
And I didn't say that publicly, okay? But I said it in the group chat, okay? All right, maybe go. Maybe let
You
me
made
go
it really
later.
hard to find pictures of this first guy. I will
Really?
say it's not my best work. 90% of his shots were shirtless, and he's like turned to the side, and the sun
He
is
has
ruining it for
pictures
me.
in a Nightwing costume.
Trayvon did it on
See,
purpose.
that's the one you should have sent me because I
I
couldn't
thought you would
find
have found that. He talks
It
about
didn't
Nightwing
pop
all the time. Like,
I wonder if it's the person I'm
must have been
thinking of.
Nightwing very bad. Like
I think I might know who it is.
talks about it all the time.
Like, I'm like, is this a Power Ranger I'm thinking
Yes,
of?
absolutely.
Oh, is it? Oh, and I think I know who it is.
Go.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely,
yeah,
it's him.
Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi's also. Look, he's been campaigning for this for a long time. I think he'd be great. He loves martial arts and everything. Like, I just think he would be fun, and he's not like a big name actor yet, which he should be. I think that's why I picked him. I think he would be great. It doesn't have to be a huge name. Chalamet is cool, but I just don't see him in this type of role. To me, yes, I want somebody a little more bulky. Sure, yes, I want somebody a little bit more.
Yeah, that's all we look for in this.
You know, attracted to me. Not a lot, but yeah, I just think he would be great. I don't know. I don't know the things I've seen him in, the attitude he has, I don't know, he has the charisma too that I've seen. I think it'd be fun to see him in this role, and I think he would love it. I think he would really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have to be a huge name. Let's try somebody else. Let's try somebody else, that's not in big stuff yet.
Okay, I like this. I like the way you're trying to keep it new and fresh. I like that.
Yeah, I would like that.
I mean, this photo he already dressed as Dick Grayson to begin with. So
he has, yeah. So yeah.
It's one way to say that's how you're not going to get the job most times. But I do agree. I like him. Probably.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything, so I can't comment. But he's got the look
Same.
down.
I mean, here's a look.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't name anything I've seen him in aside from
Power Rangers. Have you seen the Power Rangers?
Unknown actors are usually the most surprising ones, so that's good.
Power Ranger actor?
Yeah, you don't already have a preconceived notion of
I'm
them.
pretty sure I've seen him in a fan film or two.
Oh yeah, he does a lot of anime fan films, and
I've probably seen
he's
him
dressed
in
up as Nightwing as well, and
yeah.
So yeah,
Like if he's done any of those anime film, like fan films where they're like, "Oh, we're recreating this fight," I've probably seen it and didn't know who he was. But cool, that means he definitely has some action chops. Then
yeah, he loves martial arts. So actually teaches a lot of his friends martial arts and stuff too. Even like the movie martial arts, so you don't hit each other. So there's a lot of stuff like that. So he's used to stuff like that too. So yeah, it'll be fun to see him do that.
Yeah, I'm down for, like you said, like lesser names getting shots at these roles. That's how you usually create big stars too,
Yeah.
Like that's how a lot of these actors, aside from like Robert Downey, who's an outlier, a lot of them get their start playing these superheroes like a Hugh Jackman did, right? That's how he became the actor we know today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm cool with this casting. Cliff, you seem to have been familiar with his work from Power Rangers or whatever. Any thoughts?
I mean, I'm just gonna piggyback off of Trayvon. His work in Power Rangers is pretty entertaining. Huge martial arts background, et cetera, et cetera. I think he's a perfect age. I know in real life he's like 34 and whatnot, but again, like younger and whatnot, and depending on whatever version of the Teen Titans they're going for in this, I would guess Dick has already been past that moment in his life. So I think Yoshi kind of fits perfectly within that time frame and whatnot, especially for like a season Nightwing, it's like, all right, Bloodhaven's established, blah, blah, blah. He's already been through whatever journey, just whatever he needed to do to get to this point. So I think it could work really well. And plus just, I want Yoshi to just be in more things. And I think he does deserve to like be a heavy hitter in Hollywood, I think. So I'm all for it.
Cool with me. AJ, you're up next, sir.
So my pick was Jacob Elordi.
Ooh, I almost went with this pick.
He falls into he's too fucking big for me.
Well, that's true.
See, that's the thing. Like my thought process, I thought I was like,
Oh.
Nightwing should be taller.
Super 6'3", right? I think he is.
Yeah,
Is he?
He's
He's
a
the
big
money for
dude.
Superman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's like 6'3",
And-
6'4".
That's too much for me. But
They got him at 5'10" in the comments.
You said
I'm
what?
sorry.
They got him
Joel
at 5'10"
essentially
in
just
the
said that
comments.
was too much dick for him.
that's too much dick. Yeah, 6'3",
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
a little smaller. But yeah, I get it. Good, entertaining choice.
The reason why I picked him is because I do want to see him in more action stuff. We already know that he can do a lot of drama. So the character of Dick Grayson as a whole, I think he will raise the character that much higher, especially with his recent comics so far. I think he can bring that dramatic element to Dick Grayson, that overemphasis of responsibility as well. But other than that, I just feel like I would like to see Jacob in an action role because we've only seen him mostly in dramatic roles, and I want to see him to do something different as well.
Respect.
You're still
Like,
muted.
you in the mic.
Yeah, Did you said that you almost picked Elordi? Why? And also, why didn't you go with him?
He looks too old. I don't actually know his actual age, but like I said, is he okay?
So he's younger than Chalamet.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Chalamet looks like a baby though. So.
Yeah, Chalamet, I'm not gonna lie. When you guys said that Chalamet was 28, that threw me for a loop because I swore he was like 23, 24. But it literally, like, for all the same reasons that AJ said, I think he could do the role very well. It just purely came down to he doesn't look to me like he could play 17 to 21. And it could just be the beard, to be honest. It could just be all of this. And other than that, and he doesn't even have a lot in this picture. I saw a different picture where he had a lot more. This doesn't look
what beard.
but even in this picture where it's like more clean shaven, like obviously he has some stubble here.
Yeah.
That looks like a late 20s person, which 26, he looks
Which
late 20s.
that's what I was going for a Nightwing, to be more experienced. Yeah.
Fair.
My only issue is he's too tall. I think he'd be fine.
I didn't know how tall he was, but also I assume Nightwing would have been probably like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah,
that sounds about. He's 6 foot. That's what, 2 inches taller?
No, he's 6'3", probably.
Oh, he's 6'3"?
Yeah, if
I
he
thought you guys said he was 6 foot.
No,
Jesus. Oh no, that's tall. Okay, never mind.
Yoshi's
He's a small 2-guard, man. He's
Yeah, never mind. He's out here. He's out here.
He gives me
being a
bad boy
point guard
vibes. I
out
don't know
here.
why.
He's a tall dude.
What was that, Cliff? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I was saying he gives me bad boy vibes. Like I want him to play a hero with a little bit more anger, I guess.
Like
but for me, I feel like we've already seen him do that. I just wanted to see him do
Yeah,
that.
and I think it's probably simply because of Euphoria. I'm just like, I kind of want to see you do more of that, but
I get what AJ's saying. You don't want to end up being typecast,
right?
Yeah, that's the same thing. The same reason that I don't like a lot of the Raven castings is because it's. We'll get into that.
Yeah,
that's okay because I did exactly that.
So for me, Jacob Elordi, like I thought about him when I was coming up with my Nightwing pick.
Me too.
I don't know. Like I started thinking, like because to me he has the look down. He looks like Dick Grayson. But when I started thinking about the roles I've seen him in, he hosted Saturday Night Live very recently, so I saw him there, and I'm just like, I don't think he can capture all aspects of the character. Like Dick Grayson's a very charming, comedic, but also very serious and emotional and like angry type of character. And from what I've seen from Elordi, he can capture some of those things. I don't know if he can capture all of those things.
Have you seen
and that's
Saltburn?
kind of I have.
Yeah.
You still don't think that? Okay. All right.
Not for what I want to see out of Nightwing, no.
Okay.
But he's a good actor, like Cliff was saying. Maybe I can see him in a different role in this universe. I just don't know if I see him as, again, bias here. My favorite.
Those are the best roles, though. The roles that you don't see a person playing, they end up being the best roles. Look at
Took the words out of my mouth.
Batman.
Amen.
Robert Pattinson.
Pattinson?
Yes.
Oh, Batman.
I thought he was gonna be a great Batman. I think I was
Not a lot of people though. Like
I was gonna say,
I know.
when he got announced, I was telling a lot of people, like, yo, I don't think you guys realize that he can act.
He's
Like,
a good actor. Yeah, it happens.
those were those people who didn't think Robert Pattinson would be a good Batman only knew him from Twilight.
yeah.
Twilight boy. Yeah,
Because if you saw anything after Twilight, you're like, oh yeah, this dude's gonna be great as Batman. But I hear what you're saying. I think
the world.
You're not wrong in the context of we're picking, and I have to just go off of what I've seen them in before. It doesn't work, but if he actually got cast, I'll give him a shot. I'm sure he'll be fine.
For sure.
You're not wrong. Okay, who's up next? I think this is Did. Yeah, this is Did. I have no idea who this is.
I was gonna say I don't remember Did's gone.
I can see the picture at the bottom. So yeah, so this is Charlie Bushnell. He's the it might be Bushnell, but he played Luke in Percy Jackson. He was the son of Hermes. We saw a little bit of his acting chops there. He had the action role because obviously him and Percy had to fight towards the end.
How old is he?
He's 17. Again, I was going with that. No, he might be 19. Either way, he's
Did just actually doing Teen Titans, y'all.
Oh, yeah. I respect that.
I'm smack dab in that 17 to 21-year-old range. Like I said, he's somebody who we've seen them do action roles very recently. And at the same time, he's still a fairly unknown name to the point where you are still building new stars. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how tall he didn't look that tall when you see him in the show. I didn't Google his height or anything. But
tall compared to the other kids, but they were,
they were legit kids.
Yeah. Kids.
But I think he could he also seemed like he had the look to me as well.
That's not bad, actually. That's very good.
I really liked him in Percy Jackson. So, I haven't seen him in much. I don't even know if he's actually done that much. He's so young.
I think he's only done voice roles outside of that, to be honest.
I think I saw that name floating around, and I never looked it up.
I need Jamie to clarify what she means by interesting, because she said that 2 different times today, and I don't know if it's good or bad.
You know what? He is 19, Jamie, so at least you got that going for you. Remember, Jamie? So you got that.
He's old enough.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, don't want to think about that one. But no, yeah, I like this pick. I also appreciate that at least one of us is subscribing to the idea that these are the Teen Titans.
Right, yeah.
And so he can feasibly play Robin, transition into Nightwing. That could be the movie. Mm-hmm. And that's when we introduce a new Robin. Because this has a writer, I assume it comes out before Batman?
It has to.
It'd be fun to see them do that. Actually build to Nightwing. It would be cool to see that if they did that.
I would be fine with that. Yeah.
It's actually,
Cliff and I have had plenty of conversations of
stick to it though.
Yeah, I mean,
you're in a universe. You're in a universe that's already started, and it's you miss so much of. Nightwing's interesting because he's one of the few characters that actually gets to grow up in comic books, and we see that development change.
You watched it happen.
That's kind of why I was wondering, when they keep saying Superman's already Superman, he's already doing all the stuff.
When you say Damian Wayne's going to be the Robin, we're all assuming everything.
Everybody's older. Yeah, I'm just thinking about
everybody. That's what made this so difficult, because
monkey wrench.
It wasn't like they just said Titans is coming, a Titans movie is coming. Obviously, we know that's probably the most popular version of naming the team is just saying full on Teen Titans. But I'm just thinking of how coming off the show that it was strictly just Titans. I was like. Them specifically saying Teen Titans has to mean something. But then, like you guys said, it's what the hell with Superman being late 20s? What are we doing?
As soon as I heard Teen Titans, I ignored the team because I was like, what about Superman? What's already going on with Superman? So I was like, hey, ain't no team. This is where I went with it. Yeah.
I ignored the Teen Titan aspect of it because that's the name of the IP. If we're being legit, the Titans y'all all know, and the Titans that we're fan casting are the new Teen Titans.
Fair.
So like, if they said this is the new Teen Titans movie, that'd be weird. But like, Teen Titans is the brand. Even in the comic books, they tried to change the name to Titans. You know, they're all like 30. We still refer to them as the Teen Titans.
That is fair.
They're currently called the Titans in the comics.
Yeah,
they're just called Titans.
Yeah, but that's why for me, I picked a bunch of 27, 30-year-old actors.
That just seems so wild when the Superman aspect of it.
I know.
That's why I think it'll play better as a prequel movie. Like it'll take place earlier
in the past,
and then and then you
Gunn
can age
did
them
say
up.
we jump back and forth in time.
Yeah, that's why I chose some of the actors the way I did, because I could play younger and also play older.
Right, I would have known that, but some of my picks would have changed.
Mine wouldn't.
Because you're not gonna want to recast after a movie because
that's why
super young.
That's why I did that. Yeah,
true.
So you want to stay somewhere right in the middle where they can play down but play up, where you can't tell because their age is so ambiguous. Yeah.
That's why you picked Timothy. I got it.
That is.
That's
he
fair.
looks a lot younger than he actually
makes sense now.
So next up is mine, and then we'll finally be done with Nightwing. I was thinking about all of what we've said thus far of like an actor in that age range that I was looking for. Somebody who's not super well known like Chalamet, but somebody that I know does, I feel like, have the comedic chops, the serious chops that they can bring to Nightwing. So I chose Jonah Howard King. You may know him as Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. He actually, I like this pick because, dude, he's so great in that movie. He's so great in Little Mermaid. He's great in everything I've seen him in thus far. Also, this may be a hint towards who I think he has good chemistry with for Starfire. But yeah, this is my choice. I think he's not well known enough to where you can't just see Dick Grayson like Chalamet. Like, I will forever just see Timothy Chalamet, even as Paul Atreides. He's fantastic in that movie. I now just see Timothy Chalamet, and so I'm hoping. Yeah, and that's, again, I think out of everybody in this category, he's the best actor, Chalamet. But I think Jonah is a good second or third choice as far as acting chops from everybody we've talked about so far. And so for me, he gets the nod. He's a little tall, but I don't think he's crazy tall. What do you guys think?
He's pretty tall.
Not a little tall. I'm curious.
Well, again, I said Nightwing should be 5'9", 5'10" max. This guy's like 6'1".
That's not bad.
Okay.
Still taller than what I already in this podcast said, so I had to put that caveat of like, I still chose a tall Nightwing.
Yeah, I get it. 6'1's not too bad.
He can't be taller than Batman. That's all we got.
That's my thing. And so I mean, you just cast taller, which is doable. It's not like it's a big deal. I like it though. It's not a bad choice at all. I didn't even think of this dude. Honestly, never out of sight, out of mind. I've only seen him in this that I could think of. But it's good. It's good.
Yeah, this is actually a really good pick. I never would have thought of it. But it's an interesting one. Like you said, he did play good in Little Mermaid, so I wouldn't.
He's really good in Ashes in the Snow. If you guys want to see something else that he's in, that's a period piece. He's fantastic there.
I'm gonna write it down.
Fancasting Dick was harder than I thought it would be, because to find the right age range and the right size and the right like gravitas for the role, like it was like, oh man, like I had a whole bunch of people in mind, and obviously just got lazy and went with them.
He was like, forget this, I'm done.
I'm like, this was like, I mean, it's right there. So he easily could pull it off. God, he fits every almost checkpoint.
Joel, I guess we should move on to Starfire, and in the order of things, you're next. Who needs to play Corey Anders?
I did not choose this because of the red hair. Okay, I chose it specifically because I thought, after watching her in that movie and the Corey I grew up with, I thought it just kind of fit. You know what I mean? And I think Halle Bailey was my choice for Starfire. I think she looked really good in that outfit and like that look. She can pull off the character really well. And she's impressed me a lot. But I think she'd be great. Actually, I like the way. I don't know. She's been my fan cast for a while now.
Not a bad pick.
Yeah.
Put Hallie in everything. A+.
I mean,
I like it.
I like it.
Mike, did you also have this pick? Because you kind of alluded to it last topic.
I did not. That was a misdirect because she was the next one anyway.
Okay, fair.
Well, I like that. But yeah, I like this choice. She's just good actor. I mean, like I said, I've been really impressed with her. I thought she was really good in Little Mermaid. Mm-hmm. That's why I said like it's just not a redhead thing. It's a more of a. It just so happens she'll be playing another redhead.
She proved that she can rock the red hair.
She sure did.
It helps.
I think she could rock it really well. So I think it'd be really cool to see her do it.
Yeah,
the bubbly, warm side of Starfire.
Yeah, that version of Starfire
very well.
Yeah.
Also, super
a lot
sexy
of big
Starfire.
budget,
She can
though.
capture equally well.
She could pull off, and her sister could probably pull off Blackfire. So it works. It works perfectly.
Shut up and take my money.
Don't give me that.
Hey, right.
Your budget is
my
booming, Joel. Your budget is getting higher and higher very quickly.
Just saying. Oh, it's gonna get worse.
This for 2 actors. This for 2 actors.
The actors is a point.
This is a great pick. I thought about this one immediately too.
I mean, it's hard not to, right? It just kind of fits.
I dig it. I dig it a lot. AJ. No, excuse me. Trayvon, you're next.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So mine was Savannah Lee Smith from Gossip Girl, the newest Gossip Girl. I really enjoyed her. She's what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, spicy, the attitude. I don't know. I just want. I'm thinking like I said, I think I'm older characters of all of these. I'm not thinking of, I don't know, the Starfire that's running behind Robin. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about an older one that's more, I don't know, more mature, more, I don't know. I just think she would be really fun for it. I really loved her in Gossip Girl. I want to see her in more things. Also, I was thinking of more actors that I haven't seen a lot of. So I'm like, this would be cool to see. Now, of course, some of these on my list are people I've seen a lot of. That's fine. I'm saying, but this one, I was like, yeah, I want her. I want to see her in something else. I think she would fit. I think that like she has the attitude for it, the acting chops for it. I thought she was really fun in Gossip Girl. I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen it, but yeah, that's why I picked her.
Not the new one. I didn't know it was a new one.
I didn't either. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was in 2021, right? I think.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I think it was one of the shows HBO Max canceled.
It was.
Oh,
it was.
Yeah, it does sound familiar, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of it, but from what I've seen, I do like Savannah in that show. Like you said, spicy, feisty, right word.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, especially depending
some of the
on
Teen Titans movies I've seen. That's the thought I'm having. I know she's bubbly and stuff, but it's a lot of them I've seen where she's not like that. Like it's more like older mama type. Like, hey, calm down. Like that's the kind of I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's usually the animated series portrayal where she's kind of an airhead a little bit, but generally, yeah.
I hope they do not go that route this time.
Hope so too.
I'm not.
Yeah, I want somebody more like her. So it was cool. We'll see how they do it.
I dig it.
I don't know who'll be Blackfire though. I think about that.
Yeah, I ain't think about that either, Joel.
I have not thought about any villains whatsoever.
Yeah, that could be part 2 villains.
No, that'll be part 3 because y'all still have another list of Titans you wanted to get.
Yep, got some additional
Parts then.
The reserves is crazy.
Or the ones I would rather be in the front, push that one to the back.
Look, dude, you always got to have your backups.
Yeah, this is the new team.
Or
This is my ideal Titans lineup. That's what I got.
Yep. Okay. Now I got the order right. AJ.
All right, so I'm going the route Trayvon is going with. I'm going a little bit more mature. I'm going with Journey.
Very mature. She's a mother now.
Yes.
Price.
It is what it is.
And you,
It is
So
what
is
it is.
Hallie.
get my pick.
So it's
and
Hallie.
just keep me just picking what AJ picked. Yeah, put Journey in everything.
It is what it is.
We can move to the
Joel.
next one after this. Honestly.
How old is Journey?
I don't care, Joel.
38?
How
37?
old?
37?
Christ.
We don't care, Joel.
The actual age of an actor or actress does not matter.
I mean,
I think it matters a little bit.
No, a little bit it does.
Oh, okay,
Be
fine. A
older
little
than
bit.
some
Well,
of the
I shouldn't
league
say
members
never
you're gonna
matters.
get.
But
Like, come
To
on.
go with AJ, I also think Journey's like tall enough because I imagine Starfire being semi, like similar height to Dick, a little bit maybe taller. Like I know she's not like 6 feet or anything, but like when I just
I'm not
think of
sure.
Starfire, I just imagine her being.
If an actress is
Relatively
in their
tall.
30s and they can play younger, it's not a big deal, guys. Let's
I
just keep
agree.
that in
Yeah.
mind.
I'm not disagreeing.
They don't have
I'm
to
just
be the
saying
actual
that's a bit
age of an
much, a
actor.
stretch, but
No,
okay.
man. Actresses in their 30s can still play younger.
We're gonna
Keep
go
that in
with
The
mind.
fact that she's 10 years older than Chalamet and we were saying he was old is
Y'all was
Like-
saying.
I was saying 28 was old, considering we were looking for younger actors.
No, man. Sometimes
Keep
you
in
only can find an
mind,
older
but,
person.
yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
AJ.
Look.
Talk us through the rationale here.
Okay, so with me, I was thinking more mature with Starfire. Like you guys were saying, I don't want her to be an airhead. I need her to be as smart or even smarter most times than Nightwing. I love those two chemistry together as characters. And I think that Journey can play off anybody very well. She's been in multiple movies, TV series like Lovecraft Country, where she is just amazing, smart, badass, just everything I think Starfire should be. And that's the biggest reason why I think she will be a great Starfire.
I dig it. I say bring her back as Black Canary, but I see the vision.
I got another person for Black Canary. I can't go back on that one.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair. Didge, you're up. Who you got?
So this is another person who I have not seen her in too much. She played Clarice in Percy Jackson, and she was also Summer DeCosta. I don't know if you guys saw Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
But she also was in that. And both times she was great. Dior Goodjohn is her name. Again, going younger, going someone who is fairly new to being known. Obviously, both of those were on a streamer, so like not everybody has seen them. But both times she,
I see it did.
but both times, she definitely played like her acting was great, and especially as Clarice, where she was the bad girl already. I was trying to go complete opposite of the airhead aspect. So someone who can play a bad girl, we know that she's not going to be an airhead just in any other thing that she's acting as.
And Didge out here doing the
17 to 21. Look, this might just tell you how much I really loved that series.
I will tell you.
I'm not knocking it. I'm loving it. I'm loving
Cherry
it.
picking off at Disney is not a bad idea. That's why these young casts come out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a bad idea to just. Because I don't know where any of these young actors are. That's where they usually are.
Yeah, they start from Disney.
That's right.
Remember when Zendaya was on Shake It Up?
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, it's all Percy Jackson. And yes, it's great. I like this choice. She was great in Percy. Consistent with who you've been casting so far. I love the range that we're going with in this video alone of how we had somebody who was in their late 30s immediately followed by somebody who's not even old enough to drink yet.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's fantastic. For me, since we were going older, Alexandra Shipp. She's great.
Really good pick.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I love her in X-Men and Tick Tick Boom. She's phenomenal. And since I made Nightwing like almost 30 anyway, she's still in that age range where she can, act against them. She can play down, not all the way to a teenager, but she could play late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my choice. That's the last Starfire pick. Did you guys have any thoughts on this casting?
I like Alexandra. Like look, every girl that we've chosen so far, I could see it, like visually.
Nice.
It's just a matter of preference there.
Yeah,
that's simple.
I wouldn't be mad at any of the picks.
Yeah.
And I'd specifically with Alexandra, I'd like to see her in more stuff. So yeah, I would definitely be happy with that.
Yes, sir.
How is she not in more things? I will never understand.
I think it's obviously a lot of people didn't like those X-Men movies, and I think it's just the stigma of that.
That's crazy.
Which is disappointing because it's like, sure, the movies weren't great overall, but it's not like she put in a bad performance.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
Yeah, they literally
she's barely in those.
Yeah,
for real.
Oh man. Raven is up next.
Okay.
I apologize, guys. I went lazy again. But it's perfect. It's so perfect. It's like, how do you not do this? Like, it just doesn't make sense not to.
Joel budget about to be like 500.
Leave me alone.
Already know who
This is not about the budget. All right, this is about the movie.
I'm thinking of the numbers, man.
Thinking about the what?
Ditch is over here crunching. He's like, so we gonna have $100 million for the first 3 actors alone, let alone who's playing Deathstroke.
We go low budget for the villain, like we know, like
pay off.
You know what I mean? So yeah, Jenna Ortega's Raven kind of almost perfect. Like it just and it didn't help that Wednesday was such a good. She did so well as Wednesday, and she hits the whole emo vibe really well, and she hits the age range. It's just like it's all there, It is.
Yeah.
So it's like
she's played this character already.
Basically,
she could have said
give her powers. Yeah. Give her actual superpowers, and
that's right.
Yeah. It's basically Wednesday, right? So it's like she's not that moody, but she can be. The cartoon version was very moody. But
yeah,
there is some dichotomy to her. There is a difference between the like fighting off the demon within, and of course the thing with her father, and there's so much background with this character. I think obviously, most of us are I know everyone has different choices, but that's spot on, man. It's
too easy to pick that one. That's the main reason.
I'm not here.
It's very easy. That's why they should do it.
I was right on it.
Trayvon, your pick.
Yeah, same one.
I think.
Yeah. All right. So we got those two out the way. There we go.
That's so easy. I'm sorry. I was like, yep. It's Wednesday with ability. Give it to her.
Yeah.
It works so
Raven
well.
is the youngest one as well, because it seems to be a trend just across every medium where Raven seems to be the youngest member in this team anyway.
Fair enough.
Clifford, if you hold on a few minutes.
Oh,
Wednesday's Supernatural too. Like the show is Supernatural.
Yo.
I was like, I'm for it.
It's just like 40-year-old who.
It's too perfect. They can't ignore it. I don't care.
So, was there any other picks? I'm just curious.
I had a different pick.
Yes, there's definitely different picks.
There are more picks, but the first two are definitely Jenna Ortega.
Okay.
It makes sense. It makes complete sense. I wanted to go somewhere different.
It reaches typecast territory, which is the thing I'm afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
But that again just shows that she is perfect for the role. That's why it feels like a typecast, because she is perfect for the role.
Jamie in the comments was excited about it.
Look, she did Scream. She did Win.
And you know what it is?
She did a movie where she'd sleep with a teacher.
She's got
range. She'll be fine.
I like how you just slipped that in there. She did this and that. And she did a movie where she's like a teacher. Just toss that in there.
She did
for no reason. I was also going to say it seems too easy because they it seems like they always want to keep Raven with the goth route. Like I get it, mystical. Her father's the devil himself, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just like, we spice it up a bit. She doesn't necessarily have to be a goth person per se, but I understand the picks and it makes a lot of sense.
It also separates her from the rest of them too.
You know what? I hope she does get casted, but not as Raven. I hope she gets casted as Starfire now, just to spite every single person.
Just to make everybody angry.
Just to spite everybody.
Yeah,
that would make a
lot
lot
of cast Billie Eilish as Raven. Let's just go.
Oh, Billie Eilish.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Interesting. Okay.
AJ, our first non-Ortega pick for Raven.
She had to be on there.
Okay.
Guys.
I'm gonna butcher this name real bad.
I'm gonna save you. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. But yes,
no, I want to hear you say the name.
Another
I will not say the name.
I want to hear you say the name.
I will not say the name. No. I will not say it. Mike. I do not want to mess up her name at all, so I will not say it. But the reason why.
Right. What about the people who are listening?
Yeah.
Damn.
Somebody, I'll say it if you could just show it to me. I don't know what her name is.
You want to say it? Okay.
I'll say it. I just need to show. I don't know what it is.
I put it in the private chat. There you go.
All right.
Well, I'd have butchered the shit out of that.
My tree. I know. I'm not even going to try. No. But anyway, back to our.
What is my Trey Ramakrishnan?
Boom! There we
go.
We'll
go with that. We'll go with that. I like that. Okay.
I missed it.
Nah, because I just did it on Google and I was like, pronunciate that for me.
That's smart. I should start.
I see. I was looking on my Discord. My bad.
My Trey Ramakrishnan. That's how they pronounce it.
Okay, yeah. My Trey Ramakrishnan. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the big reasons why I casted her is because the character Raven herself is based off an Indian actress and Indian dancer, and I would like them to go more of an Indian route with her character arc, not just because she's based off that character, off of that race, but because I would like to dive more into Raven's mythology, and they could use that specific like race, ethnicity, and all that within her power set, and how they can introduce the I can't remember the power the power is but basically her power set I would like it based off of like Hindu powers and all of that, gods, devils, and all of that. I would like that. I would like to see that with Raven. So that was one of my bases on this pick for Raven.
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
That's different. I like it.
No, I was just gonna say, having her be of Indian descent seemed to have been a very popular choice, and I was just trying to like see what I always like to see where people's minds are with this, and that was a very, very popular choice. So I'm not surprised that one of the six of us went that route, and it fits. It makes complete sense.
Fun fact: that's also why Raven has a gem in her forehead.
Oh, it's cool. Isn't coriander an Indian spice?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of Indian love over there in Teen Titans.
Yeah. Cliff, when AJ said who his choice was, you said, I can see this one, like right off the bat. Why?
Oh, for Billie Eilish? Or I'm sorry, for Jenna Ortega, or
for my
for my pick.
This one specifically.
So I think for me, she's young enough, but she's also has the. So if has anyone seen like the Netflix Never Have I Ever show that she like got her breakout role in? Okay, I highly recommend. It's a fun series. I think she's able to bring this sort of just honesty to the character that I don't think we get to see much of with Raven. Like, I think within past iterations of Raven, she's always been depressed, angry, and just over it for rightful reasons. And so, but there's so much more to the character that I think they can express with her. And I feel like this actor could do really well in that role. And also, I just think she looks the part. I can see her in the full outfit, the full superhero costume, and depending on what route they take, I can also see her doing like multiple versions of Raven as well. Yeah. Shout out to the Teen Titans show where she has like, you know, the different multicolored expressions and all that stuff. So I think it could just work really well.
Nice.
Not only that, sorry, but what you were saying, Cliff, that the depression and that like deep emotional growth that she does go through, not just in the Teen Titans show, but even in the comics most of the time, I I think that she can bring that same type of energy to the role as well, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to if she's picked, hopefully. So
yeah, Raven's a complex character, one that I really hope they kind of dive into with this film. Like, she can honestly be the focal point if they want to. Like, you can Nightwing's an easy call, but like getting into Raven's backstory, kind of what the show did, I guess, a little bit. The live action show is like she's the linchpin that started that whole season. I think it's a cool.
The whole plot,
essentially,
basically.
Didge,
talk us through this. You're up next.
All right, guys. So I know I've been going young a lot. I tried to go young here. This is a pick with this actress. She actually plays very young. I don't know if you guys have seen the Fear Street series. All three of those films. One, not only did she have to play multiple roles in it, because they obviously traveled through time in it, she had to play a variety of emotions. The modern day aspect of her was different from the 1978, I believe it was, and also different from the 1666. She dealt with witchcraft in the 1666 aspect of it, and she killed it each time. I chose Kiana Maidera. She's 32. I'm gonna go off to the right. She's 32. So like I said, she's a lot older than I thought she was at first. But in the Fear Street series, she played a high schooler, so she was very much in that 17 to 21 range that I've been sort of pushing this entire night. And like I said, her character in that dealt with a lot of grief. If we're talking the depression, the grief, and like the sadness aspect of Raven, she dealt with that a lot already. And like I said, not only was she able to show that, she was able to show the entire range of emotions, because she had to be Sarah Fair in 1666. She had to be Dina, who was the main character in 1992, and then just sort of some random character in the 1978 one. But she can do the multi-personality aspect of it. I think she'd kill it.
Gotcha.
I really like this choice. She's just way older than the rest of your Titans.
Look, man, it was rough. I didn't.
At least we're consistent with age range here.
I honestly thought she was like 26, and I was like, "That's gonna be still older than everybody else, but at least it's there." Then I saw her age. I was like, "Oh shit, she's 32." Okay,
every character.
Maybe that's a good sign. That means she can play very young. You didn't know,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she was like the same age as her co-star, who's in what's the Gum Smash joint? One Piece.
Oh, Emily Rudd.
Yeah, I think they were all in the
Gum Smash joint is wild.
It took me a minute. I was like,
because I didn't know this show. I was like, I know what I'm thinking of. I know I'm like this stretch. I forgot one of the moves. I was like, I know this show.
That's amazing. Yeah, you're right though. Emily Rudd is like 33 in One Piece. I don't know how old Nami's supposed to be in that story,
like
but she's definitely
she's a teenager.
Both of them are 31.
Yeah. I like this choice though. I'm gonna get mine out the way.
Any of the other ones. I don't think I go any of that order for the rest of them either. So
yeah, mine is Karen and Shipka. I picked her for Supergirl. She didn't get it. She could play Raven. She was Sabrina.
I like that.
At the end.
The witch. Yeah, I get it.
I like that.
I do like it.
We witching. She's another goth girl, but she's not Jenna Ortega famous yet. So we got in there.
Just it's not
like she should be.
But she's in her slasher era right now, so like it may same trajectory. Wow.
Boom.
Let's go.
This is her Wednesday. Give her the shot. Okay. Everybody can just jump in because I think 80% of the panel chose this one.
I didn't want to.
Hey, Yaki.
Yeah.
Come on.
Everybody who chose Inaki for Beast Boy raised their hand.
Yaki's the man.
All right.
It's perfect.
Can I say my other choice of who it was going to be at first then?
Sure.
Originally I was picking Daniel. Is it Cormier? Is that how you pronounce his last name? Aang. I was going to pick him.
Aang. Okay.
Yeah. Look, I had
thought about it myself.
I had it, and then when I picked Kiana as Raven, I was like, they might go a romance route, obviously, between those two, and I can't have a 13-year-old.
Oh my God.
They really don't need to do that for real.
They don't.
They
don't.
don't.
You are right.
I told them that.
That was a TV show thing that somehow became
You are right.
They're
But
gonna do it.
I'm
mandated
really
across
afraid-
every iteration.
They're gonna do
I
it.
agree, but I am really afraid that they're going to do it regardless. And I was like, I don't want to put that out there just in case.
Teenagers are gonna be teenagers.
I am with you on the casting though, because I just imagine, I don't know if they'll ever get to this point, but like putting him next to a Doom Patrol, and like my mind just goes straight to like Brendan Fraser's Cliffstone, like, oh, the banter alone would be quite entertaining. And, like if y'all could do that, I'm in.
Yeah. I love Iñaki as Luffy. Can't do that forever, right? Even though I hope he does.
He definitely could do this forever. The story never ends.
Yeah, but you know how Netflix is. It's got like there's an expiration mark somewhere.
So got
like
3 more seasons.
Yeah, I want at least 5. Give me 5.
But this is such perfect casting.
They started filming it.
It is. He looks like he.
I think this was everybody's first pick for sure.
He was definitely my first pick, and I'm like, everybody's gonna pick this dude.
Yeah, and I changed mine.
I'm glad I did.
Anybody watching Perfects? I think it's called Imperfects.
I haven't.
No,
I always meant to watch it, but I didn't.
It's a show where he becomes like a were chupacabra.
That's cool.
So he's like he turns into like a beast like animal. It's like it helped me it pushed me in that direction. Plus he plays the character very lighthearted, and Beast Boy is a very lighthearted character. It just fits. You know.
I did see this. I lied. I didn't know the name of it. I watched it at my cousin's house.
Oh, okay.
It was just on already, and I just sat down like, "Oh, this is cool."
It wasn't bad. They canceled it, but it was,
I almost didn't pick him because I was thinking about, oh, yeah, it's a Netflix show to film. I don't know. Just my mind goes like, I don't know when we have time to do this. But
that didn't stop you with Wednesday. She's way more busy than that, dude.
Is she though?
Yeah,
screen's over. Well, we got some.
I'll find something else.
Okay.
Just saying, right now it's only screen. I mean, not screen, but Wednesday. That's it. That's all I know right now. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
But what's the difference between only Wednesday and only One Piece? That's my point.
I don't know. I feel like he has more to do in One Piece. I don't know.
She's the main character in Wednesday.
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
That's just VFX.
One Piece got more chance of getting more pieces out though.
No, like Inaki gives Garth energy. Like he's top. Like he's the top choice. Like the only reason I didn't pick him is because I knew everybody else would pick him. Fair. That's how perfect he is for the role of Beast Boy. Luffy's given the same energy. He's only 20, I think. Like so he's super young. He can do this for a long time. He can feasibly still be
range.
Teen Titan, except for Raven. You can't tout the age range when you have Raven.
Look, man. We were supposed to pick Raven last, so I could have kept this going.
Teen Titans is just the IP name.
I kept everybody in the 20s.
I picked who I wanted.
I noticed.
Okay.
All of us picked who we wanted.
I'm saying I had no restrictions.
The only restrictions we had was the characters themselves. That was it.
Right. No, they had range restrictions. Apparently, I did not have that. I don't care about that.
To me, I don't want them to be old or super out of physical range.
I'm tired over here, man. This is great. AJ, you're the one person besides me that avoided Inaki. Which was a last minute change, by the way. You changed your Beast Boy pick on the last second.
I was gonna say, AJ, you told me you picked him.
Yeah, I did. That was my first pick, and I was like, no, let me scratch this off real quick. But yeah, my pick was
who you got?
My other pick was Jack Dylan Grazer. For me personally, I think that he gives off the same energy as Garfield. I did like him in Shazam. Even though I didn't like the movie as a whole. He was great. He was great in that. He's also played Jonathan Kent, voiced him in Battle of the Super Sons, which was really good. I thought his voice was great in that. So I do think that he has like the energy of Garfield. I think that he can give a great performance, dramatic, action wise. I think overall he's just a great actor, and that's one of the reasons why I picked him. Trayvon.
Yes, it does.
I'm laughing at
That's
that.
fair.
What, Jamie?
The photo, what did it say?
This photo makes him look like a douche.
That's what I was laughing.
I mean, to be fair, Garfield can be a little bit douchey. So
I like how you just his mama named him Garfield. I'm gonna call him Garfield. Like everybody calls him Gar, bro.
it is what it is.
I like it though. You know,
It is what it is.
call him his Gov. You know,
Damn right.
But this casting works if they go with the version of Gar that's just like super rich, got a whole mansion. I'm like, I can see it. It could work.
especially with that picture that Mike used.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Jack
You see the vision. You see the vision.
Never watched it. He's in it, right? Yeah, he's in it.
Oh, was he? Yeah, he was. Dang.
Was he?
Forgot about
Damn.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That felt like a lifetime ago.
It did. But also, Jamie, didn't she see Shazam? I could have sworn she said she
Yeah,
did.
he's in both Shazams.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
like
I
big,
get
he had
it.
I
a
don't
bigger
think she's
role.
familiar
He's
with his
the main
game.
actor in
dude.
Shazam.
My
Oh, I
bad.
didn't-
My
oh.
bad.
I misinterpreted that sentence.
I was following what Joel said. I didn't even think
I was
about
going
that.
like, you don't know who he is?
Joel led me astray.
It's just
Run amok, flat out deceive.
He was also in Luca, but that was a voice role. So
Silencio Bruno.
I forgot about that.
It's
We
back
got
in theaters
Yeah.
in a week.
Oh, you talking about Luca? Okay, my bad.
yeah.
I haven't seen that.
That's good. I liked it.
I liked it. It was a very good Pixar movie. I'm glad it's back in theaters.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Next week.
Back in like next week. My pick is from
Renzi.
The Runaways. Yep, Renzi.
Mm.
I again think he'd be a solid number 2 or 3 choice. Inaki's the number 1. I just had to diversify this list because this segment would have been way too short. But no, he'd do a great job. He'd be fantastic. He's 26, so he's a little bit older than probably I would want for Beast Boy. I know, right?
My man looks like he's 17.
Kids get old. I mean, he probably is there, but I mean,
No, this picture is from last year. He just got a baby.
oh,
face.
really? Wow. Well, he's gonna be in the Penguin, right?
Is
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like him as Alex in The Runaways. Like he acted it great, but Alex annoyed the shit.
Wait,
out of me.
That's where I know him from.
I was really struggling. I was like,
Alex
I don't know if I've
annoyed
seen
the
him.
shit out of me. In
Alex
Runaways.
helped annoy the shit out of you.
I love
know.
how I started off saying from the Runaways and everybody missed.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
we completely missed that.
I just wanted
Like Runaways ended like 10 years ago. Okay, it's been a long time since that Hulu ABC Family Marvel verse existed.
Oh my
No,
god.
he was phenomenal as Alex, but oh my god, Alex was annoying as shit.
I feel like Garfield's annoying as shit too, though. That's why
That's
it's fair.
fair. That's fair.
No, but yeah, to play Beast Boy, you have to have great comedic timing, and I think everybody we've chosen definitely has that. Inaki definitely probably has the best. Again, he's a lead in the biggest anime adaptation of all time, playing the biggest shonen character of all time. So he definitely be at the top of the list. But I like these last 2 that we came up with to diversify things a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to his best friend, though, Cyborg. So, Joel, you're back up. When you sent me this pick, I was like, dang it, I wish I thought of this. This is too good.
I was struggled. This is the second one I struggled with a lot. Cause I'm like, I couldn't figure, because I didn't want a small cyborg. You know, see, I didn't want a short. Like they did short cyborg. I don't want a short cyborg. I want someone taller. And I didn't want someone too old. So
he's got to look like he was a former athlete.
Yeah, I want him to look like an athlete. That was really what it came down to for me. And I really loved what was the name of that show? Showtime? Was it?
Winning Time.
Winning Time. I loved Winning Time.
That was a great show.
And
great.
Quincy Isaiah is magic in that. And he's like 26. He hit the age range for me. And he got the size. He's not really 6'9" like in the show. He's 6'3". So works. He's actually a good size. He's a good actor. He's in the age range for me, and I really enjoyed watching him act. So I'm like, yo, that guy. He's been my choice since I think Winning Time, honestly.
He's so great as Magic Johnson in Winning Time. Like, dude, he's so good. I see it instantly. Especially,
yeah.
Now I understand. It's a sports thing. That's why I had no idea what y'all talking about. All right.
No, you need to watch it, Trayvon. You will love it.
It's a show on Max where he played Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
It's great. You'll like.
It's not about Magic Johnson. It's about Magic Johnson.
It's about the Lakers, apparently.
It is
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
the 80s Lakers dynasty.
Magic was doing wild stuff in the 80s though.
Oh, Trayvon, you will love it. There's so much drama in it. I'm telling you, you will.
It is drama. Messy. It is all drama.
And like 60% of it's a true story. So it's like, oh dang, this was crazy back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I wish we got to see more of it. I'm still so upset that they gave us 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's sad because it was Winning Time, the LA Lakers. So I was kind of hoping it'd be Winning Time, then be a different franchise for a new series.
That would have been cool.
Oh well, I love this choice though.
Yeah, this was my choice. It was hard, but I got there.
I really like it. Trayvon, talk to us about your Victor Stone.
It's my boy Mason Gooding. Yeah, I'm excited to see him. I would love to see him in that role. I really like him in Love Victor, Scream. But I think he played a jock in Love Victor. I don't know. He was pretty in there. But anyway, yeah. But you know, he would look good in this role. I think it'll be fun. He's very goofy, it seems, and comedic timing. I can see him, you know, joking around with Beast Boy. I can see it. It'll just be fun to see. Yes, he is pretty, and yes, I would love to see him on screen. Yes.
Right. Oh shit! I didn't know that was Cuba Gooding.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Sure is.
Wild.
See, that's interesting. I never pictured him as Cyborg per se.
Because
I would be curious.
I don't want to see
it. Because he was always my top pick for Nightwing. But like I could see him as Cyborg. Like I would be curious about it.
That's not terrible, actually. He's a good age too, 27, 6'2". It's not a bad height. A little tall for Nightwing, but it's not bad.
You and the height of Nightwing.
I like how we've been griping on height with every character.
Man. Because you got to compare Nightwing to Batman. That matters.
Cliff, you got to be here when we talk about Wolverine, man. It gets heated.
That matters too.
Short.
I want a short king. I want a little wolf
king.
I want a little wolf.
Have to be ridiculously short.
Wait, how short? How short?
No, let him be ridiculously short.
I go like 4'12". Like I got like
4'12".
I go dragon. Okay. I don't know how tall Wolverine actually is. I just know he got like 6 feet.
But we don't have to go that short.
5'3". Okay.
Why? There are 5'3" people, Joel. Why can't we go that short?
There are, but they're mostly women.
We need short representation for these superheroes, man.
I'm not disagreeing. It's just like 5'3" height actors are not the easiest to find. That's why. But 5'7", there's plenty. 5'9", that's easy. Under 6 foot. That's all. My pay for Wolverine, just stay under 6 foot, and I'm happy.
Oh man!
I hope we get another tall Wolverine.
Hope not.
The chaos of it.
Yeah.
Why are you like this, AJ? Why?
You gotta be different than what came before, That's one way to do it.
That's fair. AJ, Cyborg, who you got?
I got RJ Seiler. Is that how you say his last name? Seiler.
RJ Seiler. He's been around a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I just like him in general. He played in Power Rangers. Shout out to Trayvon.
Really?
The Harder They Fall. He was a badass in The Harder They Fall. So he definitely can play that. Yep. He definitely can play that badass Cyborg. And he's done action. I think he can play smart as well, like Cyborg. So he's got it all for me. The smartness, intelligence, the action wise, the just the brilliance of Cyborg for me personally. I think he can portray everything that I want a Cyborg to be, and that's why I chose him.
I like him. I like him from Power Rangers, from everything I've seen him in. I think he's a good choice. He's gonna have to bulk up for me. I need Cyborg to be a little bigger, but like actors do that all the time, so it's not like a huge knock on him for this role. How old is he?
20.
I only ask because I feel like I've seen him a lot, but I don't know. That's not an indicator on how old he is.
28. Is he?
Okay.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
Is 6 feet good enough for you, Joel?
It's a little short for Cyborg, but
well, it depends. What position did Cyborg play?
it depends on which version.
Wait, wasn't he a quarterback?
He was a quarterback in the
I thought he was a running back. Yeah.
He was running back. It depends on which version of
played
Cyborg.
every position.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Because
played
running back,
receiver.
it don't really matter. He could be 5'10". Quarterback, 6 feet minimum usually, because you know we don't have many Drew Brees quarterbacks out here.
Yeah, Drew Brees and Russell Wilson are probably your anomalies at quarterback.
Most of your quarterbacks are only 6 feet.
Like if he like Spencer James height as a running back, cool, no problem. I don't know if y'all know that reference, but
I mean, there are small running backs. I'm just saying, like, it depends. That's why I say it depends. But like when I'm used to seeing Cyborg tower over these guys, like that's why it's like.
Oh yeah, well sometimes I think that's just
the
Cyborg aspect of like he lost half of his body, so now he's a giant mech.
Yeah, he is a mech.
That's what I went with my pick. I was like, height's not mattering because he is a cyborg. Like they can add height with those cybernetic limbs.
Yeah, Didge chose a short, so I need you to explain this now.
Well, also, I was thinking that he was a running back, and there's a lot of short running backs, so that's why I was like, height doesn't really matter to me. One, for that reason, and then, like I said, the cybernetic limbs. But this actor, he's obviously been trying to throw his name in the ring for Miles for a long time. Like, not only himself personally, but a lot of people have with him. We haven't seen him do much in a while. I think he's doing music now, actually. But we've seen his acting chops throughout the years as he grew. He was on Blackish. Miles Brown.
What?
No. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said Miles Morales for a second. I was like,
out of your mind.
He threw his name to be live action Miles Morales.
Oh, okay.
So you probably heard that.
I need to hear Joel's rebuttal right quick. He said you're out of your mind.
Yeah, Joel, just all right, man.
That looks like
I'm kind of with you, but
he is 19.
I know, but he looks like a child. Cyborg's a
like Garfield.
I always felt Cyborg was one of the oldest in the group.
He's a massive person. Like even he's cybernetic.
To what Mike said, people bulk up for these superhero
look like
roles.
a man, though, is what I'm trying to say. That's my problem.
Barring my Raven, everyone I've picked has been in this 17 to 21 range.
Oh my god!
I kept it in that range.
All right, so keep going. So what made you choose? Where do you see it?
I think I'm picking people who I think we haven't seen too much. Who I think that they showed acting chops already, and I try to pick more unnamed. I tried to pick more, I guess, not
unknown,
super big names. Yeah, unknown names.
He gives me Lucas Fox vibes. Sorry.
Oh, that's fair.
He gives me non-athlete vibes, but even though I know he probably can't play.
He plays basketball a
lot.
I
was just gonna say he probably plays basketball, but
that's a basketball player. That ain't no football.
A lot of football players play basketball. Like
this is a junior varsity football player. If that
fair.
Freshman. There you go. Oh man. Go ahead.
No, I have nothing else. It's fine.
It just caught me off guard. I'm like, that looks like. I guess because it's so different from where I went in terms of what I was looking for that it caught me off guard. Like
that's fair.
They're two different looking human beings. You know, like how old
are they up 19? For the same role?
19,
these are very different people.
Holy fuck! That's
seeing him grow up on Blackish over the years is been interesting. It's like,
That's
yeah,
another thing. I watched a lot.
I was gonna say, I think that also could be what hurts a lot of his chances, that people saw him as a literal child.
Yeah,
He was like,
and he still
7,
looked
8,
at like a
9.
child at the end. That's what really got me. Like, you grew a mustache, good for you. I'm like,
I'm happy for you.
Oh,
like he wanted to be Miles. The only thing stopping me, I wouldn't mind it, but again, I'd prefer Miles be half Hispanic. But he is half something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like he could do that, like, but I don't know about Cyborg.
That's fair.
Yeah, I get more Static vibes, if anything.
Static, you know, if they
Yeah,
want to go that route.
Even that
Cyborg
don't work
vibes,
for me,
but
for real.
yeah, I see where you're going though. I see the vision.
I don't see it, but I understand what you were going for.
It is interesting. It's vastly different. Like my pick for Cyborg looks like he could eat him. That's how much
My
bigger
pick was
he
like
is.
I want to see what Mike's pick is if he eats him. Oh my god!
Pokemon evolution. Like, look at this.
All right. Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Mike went full HBCU graduate, like he's in grad school at this point.
Yeah.
I got Jarrell Jerome. He's 26 years old. He was in Moonlight. He was in Full Circle. He was in Concrete Cowboy. I just really like his work. He's got the size, as Skip Bayless would say, girth and tonnage to play Cyborg.
I like it.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that.
I don't either. That's what he said.
I like it. All right.
No, but yeah, I agree that Cyborg should be one of the bigger members of the Titans, one of the older members of the Titans. Because again, like his origin story of football player who got hurt feels very much like a college football, not a high school football type of deal for me. So yeah, I landed on Jarrell Jerome. That's everybody's Cyborg thus far. Any thoughts on mine before we move on?
I think I've seen him in anything. I don't know if that picture helped. Well, that's a grown ass man. So he's 26. How tall was he?
Has he been in anything recently?
No, actually, that's the surprise.
I can't think of the last thing I saw him in.
A whole lot of retirement.
The last thing I saw was Moonlight. Hey.
I remember
he was in When They See Us.
It.
That was like a 2019 drama on Netflix.
Wait, I might have seen that.
When
They See Us?
When They See Us.
I might have seen that. Hold on, let me see.
Like the last thing I saw him do was like the NAACP Image Awards joint. That's like the last time I saw him. Like
that was just at an award show. That's not even.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the last time I saw him in general. Was just there.
What was it?
Like, I don't know what he's been up to.
When I was looking him up, I'm like, clearly he has to have done something since then. I'm like, I don't know if he's in retirement or what, but I'm like, yeah, this is a good role for him to come back to if he was.
For real.
I think somebody asked how tall he was. I can check.
Oh, he's in something coming out soon.
Jarrell Jerome. Oh, he's 5'8". He's 5'8".
He's way shorter than I anticipated.
That's
but
right.
Cool.
He's gonna be in some sports biopic or sports drama rather. Yeah, nice. It's a wrestling one. Like NCAA wrestling, not like professional wrestling.
Collegiate.
Yo, he was in I Am Virgo. Why am I forgetting this?
Because who remembers Iron Virgo?
It was the Bruce Riley show on Amazon Prime. The tall black dude. He played, or Jarrell played the very tall black dude. Okay, never mind.
Interesting.
That's why though. See, you said it was on Amazon Prime. I'm not
Yeah,
watching Amazon Prime. Like 4.
Yeah, just type in I Am Virgo. You'll probably recognize it just from the picture alone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I did watch Concrete Cowboy though.
I think I saw
Wasn't that? Yeah, it had Idris.
Yeah.
And Caleb, homeboy from.
Yeah. Don't remember him in that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think he played one of the Caleb's like cousins or whatever in the movie and whatnot.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
He's definitely one of those actors that we've been talking about today where it's like, you're good. You need a bigger role. You need like a breakout role.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah. Last character that we've got is Best Girl Donna Troy.
This one was also super tough because of trying. I think you and I were talking about it offline, Michael, trying to find somebody who could be Wonder Woman, but also is like not going to be Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, because Donna's not a part of the animated series teams, so you may not be that familiar with her. Donna Troy is an Amazonian character. She, again, most of the original Titans were sidekicks. She was Wonder Woman's sidekick. She's a sometimes clone of Diana, so you kind of have to find Wonder Woman without actually casting Wonder Woman, which made this role kind of hard.
We don't go with that one. We don't go with that clone crap. That doesn't exist.
Okay, AJ, you tell the origin of Donna Troy then.
No, you're good the way you was. Just skip out.
I was gonna say good luck. That's my
You'll be here all day. You see,
I want to write take some notes if you got it, because Jesus.
Joel, you're up next.
Donna.
What was your choice for Donna?
My choice for Donna was I went with Rachel Zegler. I like her. I feel like she could have gotten a better role than she got in Shazam 2. I think she fits that exotic role. She's young enough to be a Titan, and that I don't know. I think she fits the mold of what we're going to be looking for a Wonder Girl. For me, so she could do better. So I was like, oh, and I know it'll piss off the right people, so I like it.
Also, I know it's gonna piss somebody off. Just I like that.
Yeah. So Rachel Zegler.
I like Rachel Zegler a lot. I think she's very talented. I loved her in West Side Story. I don't even like West Side Story, but she's great in the movie. And yeah, she needs compensation for what happened in Shazam 2. I got 3 minutes in that movie and turned it off, so I never even got to see her. Really?
Wow.
So
you weren't missing much. The movie, Jamie.
I still don't know what it means.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
I don't either. It's like, is that a good thing?
I feel like it's like interesting. I feel like that's how she's saying it.
Yeah, that's my Donna. So, and I don't care what I mean. Is it Wonder Girl or is she Troya or they just call her Donna Troy? I mean, I wish they would figure that part out, but it doesn't seem like that ever will happen. So we're gonna just.
She's gonna go by Donna.
Yeah, Donna.
Everybody's that's the main question. Do they even care enough about Donna Troy to even use her? Because how many Wonder Girls are there? Like 7?
There's like 3 now, 4, something like that.
3.
Donna.
Yeah, I'm just exaggerating.
Yeah, Donna. You have Cassie and
Yara.
Yeah, and Yara.
The 3.
Yeah. Donna, like I hate to say it, I don't know if Donna's even gonna appear. Like I don't know if any Wonder Girl is gonna appear in these Titans. I did it to balance out the list of male and female actors for the video, but as far as what's actually gonna happen, I don't know.
Yeah,
I doubt it, unfortunately.
I think we'll have more context whenever that Paradise Lost show comes out. Like I know it's a prequel or whatever, but we might have some tease of whoever could be Wonder Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Tease for Diana at this point. Like
seriously.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Wonder Woman as a whole?
Nothing.
We got that prequel series coming out.
Should the DCU be using actors from the DCEU because you're not sure? First off, thanks for joining the stream. I don't. In the case of Rachel Zegler, I think it's fine. Like I don't know if anybody even remembers that she was in the DCEU.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many people really saw Shazam 2?
Nobody.
And I just watched it back in December, mind you.
Yeah, so
I feel like you also have Peacemaker as well.
Yeah. I don't mind them. Bringing back old actors and using them in different roles. Whatever.
That's one thing. Plus, we probably don't even have to think about it because it's like they just doing whatever works best for whatever interpretations they're trying to depict now. So they're just going. If they want to use actors from these old movies, they're going to. If not, cool.
I mean,
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Basically.
Sorry.
The movie was not that bad.
Not that good.
was.
It wasn't that bad.
Maybe.
I've seen worse.
It was fun. I mean,
I've seen way worse.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say it because I didn't finish it. I didn't finish the movie. It's not because it was the worst thing I've ever seen. I just had no interest, so I turned it off. And that it's not like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. So I want to put that caveat out there. Me saying I turned it off, it's not saying it was so bad I turned it off. It was just like, I don't need to watch this. It's not getting a sequel. I don't really care, so I just hit the back button on Netflix or whatever. But who's up next? That is Trayvon. Trayvon, you're up next for Wonder Girl.
yeah, I picked Melissa Barrera. She deserves, and that's why.
Shout out. Love it.
We love that. We love that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that pick.
That's it.
I am,
Melissa for
because
everything.
Joelle put this in my head that she could play Wonder Woman, and so
That
now I'm
too.
settled her playing
That too.
Diana.
That's fair. I just don't know when we're gonna see her. So
Pick one.
I did many months ago. That's why I didn't want to double down. I'm like, that just sounds awkward. Do that again.
I think that's just a
Both
testament
of
to
them.
how versatile she is as an actor.
Yeah.
I think it'll be great. I think it'll be fun. I mean, she could do it. Let's do it.
Now she has free time.
Right, because let's keep Donna, Wonder Woman, Black Canary, Zatanna. I'm like, just cast her. We'll be there.
just put her in. Just put her in the DCU.
Find
Yeah.
the role.
Pretty
for her.
much.
Unlike what AJ will have you believe, Donna Troy is a clone of Wonder Woman in its simplest term. She could play both of them if she really wanted to.
Well,
Oh, if they
hey.
go that route, that would be interesting.
That would be weird.
I mean, in terms, it shouldn't be because she is a clone. But it's like,
yeah. But
You mean it'd be
still,
weird if Tom Holland played Ben Reilly?
it would be, but also fairly accurate.
Same time with blonde hair, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Blonde hair, Tom Holland.
That would look a little weird, but
It
I'd
would,
still
yeah.
get it.
That's what I mean. That'd be weird, but I dig it. Just to get to the point of the Clone Saga. Ooh. but
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Melissa a lot.
I do too.
33 for Donna. Feels a little out the age range to me, but I'll allow it.
Titans.
She honestly, she
Not-
kind of always did seem
no
to
time.
be the oldest in the Titans group.
30. He was like 38.
Oh yeah, that was way off too.
He must be 40, bro.
Because in Titans, wasn't she older than Dick in that show?
Yeah.
Donna's older than everybody. She's fucking
Okay.
Well, I mean, she's from Themyscira. She's probably 1,000 for all we.
right?
Well, that too.
Damn. What is,
Wow.
Zeno,
She had a whole job while
thanks for
everybody
joining
being here.
us.
Yeah, thank you.
Make sure you get some
Yeah.
sleep.
yeah, get some sleep. That's what I was like.
Boy,
Damn,
yeah.
for you.
Right,
That
like,
was
we
me
appreciate it
tonight
for like
Ah,
get your 8 hours.
I mean, shit. Thank you.
Oh,
You can always come back
man.
to us.
Watch later.
We won't be here live, but the video will still be up. Don't worry. You can catch
Oh,
the
while you're up,
few
you might as well
seasons.
ask us some questions.
We're staying on list though. Like, what if they just woke up? Like, what if that's
Yeah.
they just start their day that early?
Thank you for making us a part of your early morning.
Getting ready for work.
For real.
That's cool.
Oh man, that's great. Love it. AJ, who you got for Donna?
My pick for Donna was Adea Rush. The only thing I've seen her in was in Lady Bird, but that's about it. I just think that she got the looks for Donna Troy, and that's about it.
Who was this?
Adea Rush. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
I know who this is.
Oh,
Okay.
hello. Yeah, she does. How old is she?
Oh,
shit.
Dea is
That was so funny.
26.
Oh, man. Oh, that was good.
Oh
We
my
just, left them,
God.
we just left them hanging. We left them hanging.
I had to double check. I had to pull it up.
I'm not ready. 26. Got it.
26. Yeah, she's good in Lady Bird. She was in Goosebumps too, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I didn't watch.
Yes.
I ain't watched that. That was in
I
2015.
didn't know she was a Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Looking up her filmography, she was in that Let It Snow joint from Netflix, which had like the girl who's playing Hawk Girl, Kieran Shipka, Shamik Moore,
Damn.
Jacob Batalon, who was Ned from Spider-Man, is in this movie as well.
Go get him, Ned.
Oh, Mason Gooding was in this as well.
Get that entire cast to be the Titans. Damn, they cooked with that movie.
It's called Let It Snow. It came out on Netflix back in like 2019. So like it came in like went, but like it was fun. It was a cute little Christmas movie.
Okay.
She was in Uma. I watched that.
She was in what?
Oh, I did watch
Sandra Oh horror movie.
Yeah.
I could be mispronouncing. It might be Uma. I have no. I called it Uma. I ain't going. I'm not gonna lie.
We're gonna pronounce it.
I look. You think we all did?
I'm pretty sure it's Uma. Cause yeah, but no, yeah, I like Odeya. I haven't seen her in a ton of things, but she was cool in the few things I have seen her. And yeah, she does have the Amazonian looks to her, so she fits the bill there.
I dig it.
Yeah, I dig it. I really appreciate that out of the box thinking. I do find it funny how AJ's like, I've only seen her in one thing, but
two things actually. But yeah, I did see you. Yeah,
like sometimes all it takes is one movie or episode guest appearance to convince people. So
doesn't take much, right? Bam.
It's the Drewski. That'll matter. Sign here, baby girl. Oh man. Did talk us through your casting for Wonder Girl, Donna Troy?
I also only saw her in one thing. I just recently saw Lisa Frankenstein. I was like, this is phenomenal. Oh, no. I'd like to see her in more stuff. And then I remembered us talking about how Melissa Barrera could be Wonder Woman. And I was like, oh, this would fit that too. She looked like they could be related. So I chose Liza Soberano.
Liza.
She was in. Did you watch Lisa Frankenstein? That's the only thing
I did. I get it. I can see that.
I have nothing else. If you're like, oh yeah, what else is she in? I don't know, but she was great in that. And like I said, she looks like she could be like for film reasons, related to Melissa Barrera. Like if they did go the route of putting her as Wonder Woman.
I love the play of, hey, this is who we thought would be good as Diana. I'm gonna find somebody who could play off of that. I see the thing in
but
there,
that's perfect sense though, right?
Yeah.
I
also am I fan cast Wally West, so like all my picks are like based off of that from our Flash video. So
I fan casted him like 5th, but still I had him in there too.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I already got Shamik as my Wally West. Who can play off of that? That kind of locked in my age range initially anyway. Because I'm like,
that makes sense.
Wait, you got who? I'm sorry. I missed that.
Shamik Moore as Wally West. He was my pick in the Flash video.
Weren't you there? Wait, I could have.
I don't think I was. I don't think I was there for that video.
Cliff wasn't there. No.
That'd be funny.
I'm gonna go back now though. I'm curious.
There's a whole series of videos casting the DCU on this channel. Go check them out. We did Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Supergirl, and Jimmy Olsen. I don't know how Jimmy got in there, but he did.
I don't need
this video. Go check it out.
Because he's the GOAT. Jimmy's the GOAT. That's
he's not in there.
No, but Didge, I really like this choice. She's one of the older picks on your list. She's 26.
I know.
That works.
I thought long and hard about that, but
you gave up, Didge. You gave up.
I did. This is also you can tell who my last 2 picks were. So.
That's funny. But again, I've always assumed Donna to be like the big sister of the group anyway. So
fair.
Yeah.
That checks out.
And I felt like she also looks very young. Like she could play younger.
Yeah, she can easily play now. Like, she doesn't have to be locked in at 26. She can play like 22. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mine, and this is our last Titan of the evening. It's also a Shazam 2 alum. Just bring Mary Marvel back. The end.
Ooh.
I'm not mad at it.
I like that.
Grace Curry play Mary Marvel. How old is she?
Yeah.
Was that the question?
Yeah. That was
27.
Not bad.
Yeah, so I think she's second oldest of my cast. I think Jonah's the oldest at 28, who's I had playing Nightwing. But yeah, again, find Wonder Woman who's not Wonder Woman was the goal here. So I went with Mary Marvel, which is probably the laziest casting I did.
Choice,
it's actually really smart. It's really smart.
It's not a bad choice, man. Especially if I'm going to use. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Especially what
I was going to say, if you cast like Dick and Donna older because they were the part of the original Teen Titans, and like these new kids are younger because they're new Teen Titans. You know what I mean? And
right.
Way.
Yeah, so
they're older, but
Dick, Donna, and Wally would be my three oldest.
Right, same.
Yeah. So that's my choice. I know we had a brief discussion about bringing back DCU actors or not, but again, I feel like Shazam, as much like the DC fandom knows about that movie, but even the first one didn't make a ton of money, so you can reuse some of those faces without anybody really caring.
Yeah,
I don't think it'd be an issue. I think you run into the problem when it's Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck and
major
Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
right?
when Jason Momoa gets recast and when he becomes Lobo, then we'll have to actually have that discussion.
Yeah.
You see, I think that's the difference with Lobo is like he'll still have like the makeup and all that stuff of like he won't just look like Aquaman, so that might help a little bit.
That's fair.
But yeah. I lied, by the way. That's not our last casting. Trayvon, you had one more because you went above and beyond. So we have to commit superhero Static Shock.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
We're going back to the Marvel Freeform universe. I like this.
I need Static Shock. I think he'd be perfect for it. I think he was great in Cloak and Dagger. So I just want this character in general. Just look, if I can get him, I'm just thinking of movies I can put him in that'll fit. I think this will work. Put him in there. Okay, let's get him started. Tired, just stop.
Could you see him as Calder?
Sure.
I could see that.
Ooh, that'd be cool. I actually like that.
That works as well, but I really want Static, so let's.
Yeah, that's fair. It's less about the actor, more about the character.
It is
Static in there.
I really want Static.
Static.
I need him to stop being ignored. Okay, please.
So we've been here a minute and we went through all the characters, but I did want to take a second and ask you guys, with a character like Static, do you think this is where we throw in Blue Beetle? Is this where Jaime goes? Is he going to be a part of this?
You could do that.
I assumed he was.
I would like to.
I wouldn't be against it.
I don't know. For me personally, I think Static should be in its own group. Personally,
I agree.
Separated from like the DC continuity, and just do like Milestone specifically. I think would be better, but if he's in the DCU, sure.
But Blue Beetle,
that like question with Boo. I switched it on
you.
And I said,
is
this where Blue Beetle
Gotcha.
I was confused. I was like, "Damn, this gonna get back."
He was
to
still
Blue
on
Beetle
Static.
I was still on Static. Yeah,
I was like, "This gonna get to him at some point." Okay.
Where does Jaime go? Because my only concern is it feels like he and Victor fit the same role, right? Of Robotech guy,
alien tech guy.
Yeah.
But I would be interested to see it though, because I feel like just Blue Beetle's whole world, the reach alone, I'm like, that could be a reason to bring the Titans together. They got to come together to help this one
cool banter between them two.
Look,
ooh, you can do this. Ooh, I can do this. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know. I can make a cannon too. I don't know.
You're like, but can you make a sword?
I mean, yeah. It'd be fun to see them, bounce off each other.
It's like, but can you teleport?
Boom tube.
Because like we also don't want to waste Sholo either. So I'm just like,
absolutely not.
With him?
That's the thing I'm worried about. Like, you say you're gonna bring her back, but how long from now? Like, come on. Like Static.
I feel like it has to be. It has to be fairly soon because Blue Beetle being a young hero is kind of his whole thing. Like, you're about 35-year-old Jaime Reyes.
I mean, it's inevitable.
So yeah,
That's the thing.
I mean, I would care about 35-year-old Jaime Reyes, but
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing I talked about last time.
we haven't gotten to
Last
that
talk.
point yet, even in any depiction of the character yet. So
That's the problem. Yeah.
So these movies back to back. Come on. Every year, 2 times a year, 2 movies a year at least. Come on.
2 movies a
a
Yeah.
year.
Yes.
I mean, that's what
DC
DC Marvel
movies.
did. That's not that bad.
Yeah, 2 is not bad.
Get a movie.
4 years
Like,
would have gotten a little crazy, but
It take
we were
4 years to
basically
make.
4 years.
Like, come on.
I thought you meant specifically having him though. In
No,
two. Like
no.
I'm like, damn.
Two
All right.
DCU movies.
Okay,
I was
no,
legit.
no,
I was
no.
like,
Now I'm back with you. Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, there should be 2
Yeah.
of those a year. I thought you just literally like Zolo, 2
Oh,
movies
no,
a year.
no,
get,
no.
get him in. there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If Sholo was in 2
Yeah.
movies a year, just in general, like random, I'd be there because that's the homie. But
I always want to see him. But
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it, but
Yeah.
like 2 DC movies on top of everything else that he's doing would be insane.
No.
like, let him finish Cobra Kai
Um,
first, at least.
I mean, that's ending
No.
last season.
Yeah, it's all 1 season.
He ain't doing the movie. Apparently, they're trying to do whatever they're doing over there. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, are they doing a movie for that?
Yeah.
Karate Kid. Yeah.
I'm out of the loop. with
Karate
Cobra Kai.
Kid's doing a movie.
It's
Uh,
not
like,
with them.
Cobra Kai, I don't think it's
Ain't Jackie
connected
Chan
to
involved somehow again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jackie
Jackie
Chan
Chan's gonna
and
be
Ralph
in it,
Macchio are in it.
which is
Weird.
what confuses me because it's
Oh,
like it's just like
Beyond.
are these like 2 universes? Like what do we got?
They're meeting in between. Like,
So for now, it's a branching timeline. I know that the Karate Kid should not have a branching timeline, but it does. Cobra
Yeah,
Kai,
That's all I care
universe.
about.
Cobra Kai's its own universe because remember when this movie was announced, the people involved with Cobra Kai didn't even know it was a thing. All of a sudden, Ralph Macchio is a producer on it, and he's in the movie. So it's like he's the only thing that connects the two. So I don't think Cobra Kai's canon to it.
Rob Malchow was like, "You can't do Karate Kid without me. What's going on? Put me in there.
I am the
He
Karate
said,
Kid.
"Not again."
Yeah.
I am the
Can't
Karate
do that.
Kid. I am the one.
I can be the only one.
Yeah, I am.
Imagine they just start a whole karate like multiverse. Somehow it's a 3 Ninjas reboot as well.
That
Like
is
we just
so-
we just doing everything for no reason.
Please, I love. Listen,
And let me
I'm
not
on
do
Hillary
that
Swank's
because they
in
will
it.
do
Let's
that.
go.
Three Ninjas was great. Loved it.
I did
That would
love
be
the Big
insane.
Ninjas.
Tom.
Gosh,
Sometimes
that's
Rocky.
amazing. Guys, if you enjoyed this conversation of us casting the Teen Titans, give us a like, subscribe so you don't miss more of these when we do them live. If you're listening to us in the podcast feed, check out the video. We had all the slides and all the pictures so you know who we're actually talking about. And again, we have a podcast feed. You can take us with you on the go. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get any of your podcasts, you will see the Chatter After and the Chatter After live. Thanks to everybody for making this video happen. This has been a lot of fun. I love when we do these Fancast videos.
Yeah,
It's
it was
been
lot
a
of fun.
blast.
Facts.
Didge, where can the people find you, man?
You can find me at Didge_DEE at all places. And you can find my other podcast, the Geek Set Podcast, at Geek Set Podcast, everywhere as well.
Nice. Trayvon?
Nerd with the tech everywhere, so for TikTok, so _ at the end. You might see me on YouTube again. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Just subscribe and find out. You'll see the notification.
There you go.
I love the honesty though. I appreciate it.
He said turn on them noties. Maybe in 2 years, but something may pop through one
It might
day.
be.
We'll
It might
see.
be sometime this week. We'll see.
Fingers crossed. Cliff, where can they find you, bro?
Pretty much just I'm just Cliff. Follow my letterbox though, Big Cliff. Like I'll be on there a lot of times now. But yeah, just there. I'm a ghost right now.
Nice. AJ, how about you?
You can find me on Twitter 24/7, basically, at KNerd89, and you can find me on Collider. I just recently did a article about anime, March 2024. Thank you to Mike, editing my crap load of words. But yeah, you can just find me on Twitter and on Collider.
AJ pushed the Star Wars pod. I forgot.
Oh yes, and the Lost Holocron podcast. We just recently did a podcast on that. Talked about 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Of Bad Batch. Talked a lot about video games and Star Wars. a lot of me complaining about the remaster and all of that.
Sounds like that episode.
It was a fun episode.
It was.
Go ahead and go watch it. It's called the Lost Holocron Podcast on YouTube.
Y'all gonna be busy next episode with the Acolyte trailer dropping.
Yeah,
I know.
I might join that one.
Okay.
I have some
Love to have
bashing
you guys.
incorporate.
You say you have some bashing?
I have something to say. I said something to incorporate this time.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about the Bad Batch.
I was gonna say, wait, maybe you're not invited.
Nah. We need to have
No, you see that blood on that
Like
poster?
gatekeeping right here.
I'm hyped. I'm about to see some violence.
All right, yeah, we'd love to have you.
Oh, that's great, Joel. Where can they find you, man?
At Joel_J27 on Instagram and Twitter and Threads and soon maybe somewhere else. But for now, you'll have to wait and see. Right, Trayvon?
Yeah, sure.
You can find me at Novice Cinephile on TikTok, Twitter, Letterboxd, The Novice Cinephile on Instagram and Threads, and of course here and Thursdays, the Amateur Otaku is talking anime. Didge, I think you guys are talking manga on the Otaku this week. I'm not gonna make that one, but that should be fun. Also, stay tuned for our review of Spy Family Code White. That movie comes out next month. It's gonna be fun.
So excited.
Can't wait to get into that.
So excited.
Until next time, though, guys, keep watching movies. And in this edition, keep reading comics because they're great.
Oh, yeah.
See you next week.
For sure.
Peace.
Yeah.